From what we've seen so far, Black Ops 6 looks like it will be a really fun game to play. We've seen a little bit of the campaign, that looks good so far. I don't think we've seen very much multiplayer, but they're going to reveal some of that later on. I'm sure it'll be fine. What we've mostly seen a lot of is the zombies. The zombies looks pretty good. So across the board with campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, it looks like Black Ops 6 is going to be a solid game. So what is going to be the one big downfall of Black Ops 6? Well, it's not going to be anything about the gameplay, as far as I can guess. It looks like it's going to be because it's online always. To me, this is a big turnoff for video games. I do not want to be connected to the internet at all times to play my games. Obviously, for the multiplayer aspect, I understand that you have to have an internet connection. I'm not getting mad about that, but for campaign and zombies, that's really frustrating. However, I've come to accept it. We know that you're going to have an internet connection to play Black Ops 6, and as much as I hate that, I've just decided to get over that fact and enjoy the game for what it is. Until I learned a little bit more that made me even more upset. So I have to have internet to play the campaign, but at least I can still play the campaign without a subscription, right? Like I have to be connected to the internet, but I don't have to have Game Pass or Xbox Live or whatever to play the campaign, just for the multiplayer. And for zombies, usually that's been the same way, where you can just play offline like the campaign, or in this case, online but without a subscription. But after what they did with Modern Warfare 3's zombies, and you have to matchmake online every time you play, it now requires that you have to have Game Pass or Xbox Live, or Xbox Live doesn't exist anymore, I know that, but regardless, what I'm saying is you now have to pay the subscription to play your game that you already paid for. And with Modern Warfare 3, that was ridiculous because the campaign was like, what, 3 hours? And it was just remakes of Warzone? The whole thing is a mess. So basically, all you're getting is the multiplayer and the zombies that you have to pay month to month to continue playing. And that's something I do not want to see in Black Ops 6. It looks like the campaign will be a lot bigger than Modern Warfare 3, so like, if you purchase this game and you can still play the campaign with that subscription, I think that's fair, but I really would like to see zombies playable without a month-to-month subscription like the multiplayer. I know it's not going to be completely offline, but can we at least have it be a separate thing from the subscription and not just merge in with the multiplayer? The reason I'm saying any of this is because why would I even buy your game if I can't play the game without Game Pass? But I can also play the game through Game Pass without buying the game. Does that make sense? Like I can just skip buying the game and then play the entire game with Game Pass. There needs to be some sort of offering to those who actually bought your game. And I think campaign and zombies is a good thing to have. That feels like a complete game on its own. If you never pay for Game Pass, you can at least go back to the campaign and the zombies here and there. And obviously you could pay your subscription separate for multiplayer. But now that you have to pay a subscription to play the multiplayer and the zombies, and all you're left with is the campaign, which I think in this case we'll at least have a better campaign. But with Modern Warfare 3, it's like it's not even worth buying that campaign because it's garbage. But now that you'll have to pay for the subscription regardless, it makes buying the actual game redundant. You might as well just completely skip that step if you just want to play multiplayer and zombies. It seems like you'll be able to play the campaign, so if you care about that, you'll have to buy the game. But like with Modern Warfare 3, it's completely pointless to buy Modern Warfare 3. Do not buy that game. Just play it with Game Pass, because you're going to have to get Game Pass either way to play, and it seems like it's going to be that way going forward with all the Call of Duty games. It'll be pretty much redundant to buy the game, so don't buy it unless the campaign is playable without Game Pass.